and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing our daily routine as a stay-at-home mum to a 3-year-old boy called Leo. So I like to start my day by filling up my bottle of water. I try and drink at least 2.5 of these bottles a day. They hold 700 ml and it's really helping me keep my fluid intake up. I much prefer boiled tap water, or I use my charcoal water filters depending on what I have available. I then just crack on and start making breakfast. Today's quite a simple breakfast, it's just bagels with some butter. I find these really yummy and just a good way to get some breakfast in. In a bid to be more eco-friendly, I've completely given up butter that comes in a plastic tub and instead have started buying the butter that comes in paper. And to go along with this, my husband got me this beautiful butter dish for my Mother's Day gift and I love it. It's from Emma Bridgewater. I also start each day with a cup of peppermint tea. Now here's something quite funny. I had boiled the kettle, but as you can see there's absolutely no steam. I feel it is stone cold and I'm like, oh, what is going on? It's not turning on. And then my husband had turned it off on the wall. I was so annoyed. Leo's been getting more independent and starting to get himself dressed, and then after breakfast I drink my cup of tea and I have like 5 minutes to myself on my game. It's just this game called Farmcraft. I've been playing it for like 3 years and they add new things to it every now and then, and one of the things that's on right now is the fishing and I really enjoy it. But after that, it's teeth brushed and then my usual skincare routine. I'm planning on doing a video for you because my skincare routine is all very eco-friendly. I thought it might be something you guys would be interested in, so if it is, do let me know and then I will make that video. Recently I have been loving my face bars. I bought them from a brand called Concentrated, which is a eco-friendly business run by a girl called Sarah in the UK, and she makes all the bars herself. It's just her, there is nobody else in her business, and I absolutely love supporting her. Her bars are a phenomenal quality. Then afterwards I get on with doing any dishes that there has been built up from either the night before or from breakfast. Last night I cooked some pasta stuff and it got quite burnt on, so I left some pans out for me to deal with today. And then today I had a blood test, so I would usually work out after doing the dishes, as that's enough time after breakfast, but today we decided to go out for my blood test and then go to the park. So I decided that I would get us a little treat in these super cute ice creams from the Scotmid that is our local shop, and to be honest it was such a bad idea, but they were so yummy. And then to make up for the unhealthiness, we also had some raspberries, and what I thought was really funny is that Leo was willing to give up his ice cream for the raspberries. So I technically got an ice cream and a half, which just totally adds to my calories, but oh well. And then while we were out, we popped to the shop and they had some ham and croissants on reduced, which is normally the only time that we buy meat. So I decided to make us some ham and cheese croissants for lunch, and they were so yummy. Then after lunch at around 12:15, Leo goes down for his nap. He actually gave up his naps a little while ago, but he seems to be needing them again, so we've started to give him them again. And then after nap time, it's just open-ended playtime, and we often will either play some games or we'll play with the sand. Today he actually chose the sand, but then he also wanted to play the pie game, where it includes a lot of counting and colour sorting, which is some of his favourite things to do. As you can see, he loves it. He's just having a great time whilst doing that. So then after that it was snack time. So this snack was some apples and a glass of water, and he absolutely loved just munching his way through them. He is a big fan of his fruit. Which then takes us up to about 4:45, where I start to get things ready for dinner. And in the past few months we've been making a conscious effort to stop eating meat. So this time we will be using this. This is not chicken, and it's actually quite similar in taste and texture to chicken. You'll see later on as I start to cook it in the video, but it browns the same kind of way. We've been making an effort to measure out our portions, so it's 70 grams of pasta per person, and then I tend to give Leo about half of that, which is 35 to 40 grams. This is what the chicken looks like before you cook it. And then I picked these up in Lidl. These are one of my favourite things. I loved stuffed chilies, and these are quite spicy. As you can see, it's like, if I could add smoke coming out my ear, I would. But one of my favourite things to do is pop the music on while I cook. I tend to end up dancing around. This is a lot of fun. But as you can see, the chicken is starting to get that slight brown tinge to it. It browns up a lot more, but you will see that very soon. It doesn't take long to cook, anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes depending on the heat that you use, and that's it, all nice and browned. And the browner it is actually, the nicer it tastes that we found, so we quite like it and we'll definitely buy it again. While I've run out of things to say, I wanted to ask if anybody has any Netflix recommendations. I have watched Bridgerton, I have watched Virgin River, but I have ran out of things to look at. So if you have any recommendations, please do leave me a little comment so I'll check them out. So this is what dinner came looking out like. I think that's how you say that sentence anyway. It was really, really yummy. I accidentally overcooked my pasta because I was busy doing the dishes, but it was super yummy and I really do like that chicken substitute. And then after dinner we have some family time. We tend to watch something on the TV, whether it be a Marvel thing or something like that, which is right up Leo's street, as you can see him fully dressed in all his Spider-Man gear. So after brushing teeth and getting ready for bed, we then read some nighttime stories together. I like to stop at certain words and see if Leo can remember them, and he is very good at that and he quite enjoys it. We were in for a bit of a cold night last night, so this time we decided to really tuck him into some blankets. For some reason it went from spring to winter to snowing like mad. Like, it was so sunny last week and now it's so cold. And then after we popped Leo to bed, Mummy and Daddy had a bit of a sneaky treat of some Angel Delight, and it was very yummy. We've definitely gone down a bad path since Easter, but oh, I've not had that in so long. And then once Leo was in bed, it was just time to chill out and watch some TV. And that's it for today's video, so if you enjoyed watching, please do consider subscribing, and I will see you all in my next one. Take care, love to you all, bye!